So this is actually going to be part two to that video that I made regarding my vehicle. So now that more time has passed, it's been a couple more days, I've gotten more calls regarding my vehicle. And my GM representative that I've been speaking to is saying that I would be responsible for some kind of like out-of-pocket cost to fixing my car. It's this part that for some reason isn't covered by my insurance that I have on the car. Not like my auto insurance, but like my extended insurance that I got on the vehicle. It's just a really bad situation for me. Because I got off the phone with the lady on GM, and I was just telling her because the people at Epic were saying that I would have to pay like $1,795 or something along those lines for this part that isn't covered for some reason. And so I just really feel like I shouldn't have to pay, like at all. And it's just really unfortunate for me. Uh, you know, I just really wish that this situation didn't have to happen to anybody, really. I hate that it happened to me at all. It's just really, it's a really bad thing when you can't trust the people who, you know, sold you this car, knowing that that the parts, because if they did all this service work on the car before they sold it to me, why am I having this issue now? Like, if you're saying that it's only had one other owner, this owner only drove it X amount of miles on the car, and I still don't feel that I am being taken care of, mainly because like I said, my whole issue is that I just feel like I should not have to pay that, especially that much out of pocket. It's something else if I'm only paying like maybe, you know, you know, 8 or 9 at max if I had to like replace a part or something, like if I had to. But in my honest opinion, like I said, my opinion on that still didn't change. Um, I just feel like there's not enough, help for the customer for purchasing cars if you're not going to take responsibility for selling a car in the first place that has this many problems that weren't present on the Carfax or not even brought up at the time of the sale. And I still feel very duped and like I'm not cared about. Um, I just don't feel why. I just don't know why the company themselves can't just take it upon themselves to take care of me properly and just pick up the repair or pick up the bill. Because you know it'll be one thing if maybe I had the car for over past 6 months or even well past the lemon law thing. um I just really didn't feel like I even got a chance to drive it. Like I barely even had time to really accustom myself to the car before it started not working on me. And I just feel like I shouldn't be punished for, just driving the car. It's, the car loan people don't really care. They just really want their money. They're not really caring about my car being in a shop or it not being operable for that reason. So I still have to pay them. And it's just already a heartache for me if I have to then come out of another $1,800. So I really just don't feel like I'm getting the better end of the stick here. And I feel very jaded and very unhelped and very vulnerable, because I just feel like I'm getting ripped off, and the awareness of the situation has just gravitated. Like it's escalating, and I feel like it's not getting better. Because if it was getting better in my eyes, then I would have my car by now. The repairs would be taken care of, and I would be living a much better life. But since this is real life and I don't get to do that, I have to deal with mountains of debt from my car loan, from Chevrolet that I really shouldn't have debt with in the first place. So I'm hoping, still hoping, that if I keep making content or keep making videos about this, that GM will see, or Chevrolet will see, that they should take accountability for selling me a car that has been barely driven and is having so many problems already. And I just feel like they don't really see it from my point of view. I mean, obviously there's like, stipulations about like, like I don't really know too much about like the law when it comes to like cars in general. But I do feel that there's not enough laws protecting us or the consumer from fraud or scams or cars being sold to them that don't work the way that they should be. And it's just taking a really long time. And I don't really appreciate that at all, especially knowing that I had to miss basically the whole month of December without a car, like the busiest time of the year, and I couldn't even go out and buy a gift, even if I wanted to, for somebody. I just feel like they're not very forgiving people. They're just not very helpful at all. It's very unsettling, if I say so myself. And it just doesn't make me feel good, like at all. Um, yeah, that's really all I have to say for part 2 of this video. Um, I do still appreciate everybody who's watched this video or even shared this video. And I do want to keep up with the updates about this, and I want more people to know about what happened to me. I want to spread it as much as I can. I just really don't want this to happen to anyone else. I hate that it happened to me at all. It just sucks, it's just really bad, and it's just not cool at all. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day.